camera position. I'm on his like cheek side and everything.
Hey, how you guys
Just don't
doing?
get shoved out.
Good?
Do what?
Just don't get shoved
I
down.
know. I gotta get my elbow around, like boxing out or something.
John, where do you feel like your defense's confidence level is after last week?
No, I think we're fine. I think we recognize that we didn't play very well. The guys, I thought, really hurt, coming in on Sunday and seeing them around. And, it's disheartening, but we got to snap and clear. We got to move on.
It's a little bit different now. You're not preparing for that Oregon team. I know Florida's got some things they can do, but they're not Oregon.
Yeah, well, different style of offense, different philosophy, still extremely talented, going to be very challenging, just, in a different way. Oregon was more up-tempo speed, fast-paced. Florida's very physical.
I don't know if you've seen the last 2 years against Tennessee with Florida, but Trey Burton's kind of been a thorn in their side. He's created a ton of huge plays. What does he do for Florida? Because he kind of seemed to do a lot for him.
He's a great athlete. He does a lot of things with the ball in his hand. He's got great size. He's 6'2", 225 pounds. Can run well. Great hands. So, they ask him to do a lot of different things. They get him the ball in a variety of ways. We know he's going to be very challenging. We just got to do a good job of tackling because he is a bigger guy. And, when he's down the field, he does a good job of getting his body on you and kind of getting you out of the way and going up for the ball. So we know he's a challenge. We got to know where he's at and be aware of him at all times.
Is this week with Driscoll's kind of the same kind of challenge with Mariota, keeping him in the pocket? Because he may not be able to take off for an 80-yard run, but he gets a lot of first downs.
Yeah, he does. He's very innovative. He makes good decisions. He knows how to keep a drive alive. He can get himself out of trouble and pick up the first down. So, yeah, he'll be challenging in that way as well.
What's Curtis Majid's outlook right now?
Kurt's been out and he's been practicing. I really have no comment in regards to what his status is. That's really through our trainer, and he'll let us know when he's ready to go.
With this, I guess, not just Majid, but any linebacker, will this be a game when you're going to need a third linebacker more often than, say, Oregon when you guys were out of the nickel all the time?
Correct. Yeah, you're exactly right. Just because of their different styles. Yep.
Could you just talk about the physical dimension of Florida? I mean, how much were you shifting gears from what Oregon did?
It is a little bit of a shift, obviously, because Florida's so big and so physical up front, whereas, Oregon was more lateral, in the run game and just try and create seams. Florida's, they want to knock you off the ball and get movement, so that'll be challenging. Great skill all over the field, so we know we got our hands full.
And kind of on that same topic, is this the sort of game that fits some of your strengths, like AJ in the middle, Dan McCullers maybe, where they're not, a lot of the action between the guys?
Sure. Yeah. No. I think anytime the team runs the football at you, provides a great challenge. Our guys will be tested, so we'll see what we got.
Talk a little about Jason Carr, Danny O'Brien, how they've looked this week, replacing Travaris.
Danny and you said Jason, right? Jason Carr, yeah. They're working hard every day, getting better, getting a lot of good work in. They stayed after practice today, get some extra work in. I know they get in the weight room. They're doing a lot. They're doing everything right. So it's just a matter of time before we start to see those fruits of the labor.
And talk a little bit about Daniel McCullers. How's he been the last few weeks?
Dan is Dan. Same every week. Same every week.
Coach, with their passing game, what does Driscoll present? I mean, how much do you worry about him getting outside the pocket as opposed to a pocket passer?
Yeah, he does a good job of getting out of the pocket when he has to. He's innovative at the right times. Throws the ball really well down the field. So, he's a great quarterback.
And how much different are they with Jones? I know we got a little bit of work at Miami, and it looks like he's probably going to get a bye week. I assume he'll play more. How much does that change?
Big physical back, north and south runner. I mean, he's a guy. He's got good feet in the hole, got great vision. Just has a great combination of foot quickness and power.
And something Coach Jones has talked a lot about this week is just bouncing back, making sure that he sees the attitude. When your guys getting that kind of number put up on them, have you seen them, down to the dumps? Or do you feel like the attitude's been?
No, I saw him down in the dumps, obviously after the game, and then on Sunday. But once we were able to come back on Monday and get together and just put it in perspective and really look at what we did wrong. It really wasn't anything Oregon did. It was what we did to ourselves. All things that are correctable. So I think that was kind of a direction for the team to go in terms of their mental focus and energy. So just getting better. That's what we're focusing on.
With the pace of play and the humidity at the Swamp and an afternoon game, how important is your depth?
Depth is always going to be important, especially this time of the year. You know, obviously it's going to be hot in the South, so depth is going to be huge. You know, every game really. You like to play a lot of guys.
How might this affect your substitution?
Well, yeah. I mean, with Florida, you'll have time to substitute. With Oregon, we really didn't have time to substitute, but we plan on rolling as many guys in there as we possibly can to keep fresh bodies on the field.
Coach Stripling talked about Greg Clark as somebody who stepped up this week. What can you say about him?
Yeah, Greg is getting better. He's a hard worker. He's very diligent, making progress every day, and that's really been our focus. Just get better every day.
Coach, to the naked eye, it looks like Ryan Randolph has been playing good football. I mean, I'm not studying the film like you
Right.
are. What kind of level is he playing at since he's been back?
Brian's playing at a very consistent level. Great knowledge of what we're doing. He really sets the demeanor for our back end. I'm pleased with the way he's been playing so far. We just got to keep fine-tuning some things, you know, with fundamentals and techniques. So that's really the focus.
And 3 games in, kind of what's your read on what Cam has gotten done and the growth he's made?
You know, I'm really proud of Cam. He's just very focused. You know, you can't rattle him. He comes every day with the same level of intensity, the same demeanor. He's not an up and down guy, very consistent. So, you know, he obviously as a true freshman, there's a lot. I mean, pick on what he needs to work on. It's really everything. But I'm real pleased with him. He just focuses and does everything that we ask him to do.